Hey, everybody. This is Carlos and Sandy Lee, and you're listening to the Off Your Flosser podcast. We're here to rock your world.
Thanks for listening, everybody. And go floss yourselves.
Thanks, everybody. Now go floss yourself.
All right, so episode 42.
42, a nice even age.
Who's the famous baseball player, number 42?
Was that not Jackie Robinson?
There's a movie about him. Yeah, maybe.
And
yeah,
that guy was the same guy.
I was just testing you.
Who played Black Panther.
Was it?
Yeah, and I think he did James Brown.
Oh, Fancy Feet?
Yeah.
Fancy Feet James Brown.
And what is that actor's name?
No, I don't know. I was going to make something up. Don Cheadle.
No. Actually, he was
way
War
off,
Machine. Remember Iron Man's buddy?
Yeah.
The other Iron Man?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know Don Cheadle. I was making that up because I knew I couldn't handle it.
Chadwick Boseman.
I don't have very good skills. Chadwick. Oh, that was my next guess.
Yes.
Not really.
Yes.
So, Carlos, I was listening to the last episode and I was really cracking myself up. I guess it doesn't really take much, though. Oh.
I thought you set yourself
Did you
on
see
fire. Well, yeah, what was that? Was
No.
that your lamp falling on you?
My lamp just fell on my head.
What the heck? Did you pull on it? What happened?
My headphones saved my life.
Yeah, I just saw the
And
screen
they said, no.
just blur out, like flash out,
Like, yeah.
and then you come back into focus, and I'm like, what is going on?
Outtakes, bloopers.
You know?
Now, what was I saying? I don't even remember now.
I don't know. You were making yourself laugh on listening to our last podcast.
Oh, yeah. And then apparently I have lamps fall on my face. I can't wait to do video, Carlos. This is going to be amazing.
I think it's going to be fun.
People are going to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a little setup there, dude. You got a green screen and
I do.
sound.
I do.
Phone.
I need to do more with my green screen. Yeah, and I got my little
green
foamy
screen.
things here.
You know, you're not
Yeah.
playing around.
Are you making fun of me? My accent?
No, I'm not making fun of your accent.
Oh. Green screen.
No, I'm just talking funny.
People say I have a country bumpkin accent, and I'm like, I think it's called the Midwest, and we are the ones without an accent. Everybody around us has an accent.
I don't hear
proven.
that. And I live in the South. I've heard some accents.
Good.
I have an accent.
Yes,
Jersey.
you do.
You know, yeah.
Jersey.
See, nobody says it like that.
I know, but
No.
I do. Sorry.
Yeah, well, everybody.
Sorry.
I think everybody thinks
That's Canadian.
that's a thing, but
Yeah.
It's totally not.
Although one of them housewives, Gudici or something, Teresa, her daughter, she was going to be an actress, little girl actress, and they were like, you're going to have to get some speaking lessons, and they were trying to teach her how to say coffee, and she kept saying coffee, and they were like, no, it's coffee, and she was like, coffee. Like she had a hard time. Coffee. I need a cup of coffee.
That's very aggressive.
And they're like, very. But you've seen Teresa, right?
You know.
She's very aggressive.
Well, that's Jersey.
Very.
And no disrespect, because I have a lot of friends and family in Jersey.
Yeah.
But some of the girls have a little bit of an edge to them.
And that's okay. Like, I would much rather be a woman that does not put up with any shish.
No crap whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
Do you remember? I don't know. This might be before your time. Big hair. I'm doing like this. Like I had big hair, but I didn't. The Jersey style big hair. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like almost like Peggy Bundy from Married with Children.
In high school, I sat behind this girl. I can't remember her name, but she was real cute.
Lord.
But she had big hair.
Yeah.
And then a couple years
like
after,
12 cans of hairspray.
Oh, dude, and heels. It just I remember I couldn't see around her, and I really didn't care.
So you're like leaning back and forth
because I got high from all the hairspray she had on. You know.
Oh man, one match and she would her hair would be like yours, gone,
like a Roman candle.
Poof, all the hair
super
gone.
cool. But just I think she came to school just to dress up. You know what I mean? And then I ran into a couple years after we graduated. I think I was in the Navy. I was home visiting, whatever. And I remember, oh my God, I haven't seen you since you used to wear your hair real big. And she was like, oh, my God, that was a long time ago. I'm like, listen, just out of curiosity, how'd you do that? She goes, you got to bend over and spray it using gravity.
Oh.
And then it holds it that way. And then when you stand up, you have this whole this whole warp.
Just like the ends of
headpiece.
it flip over, but the rest of it's standing straight up.
Just crispy, dude.
Oh.
And I'm like,
we should try that sometime.
that takes way too much time. You can.
Yeah.
That's Jersey in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good
that
times.
wasn't even on our topics. What just happened?
I don't know.
That was awesome, though. So we've got on the agenda today, we're going to talk about RDH Under One Roof. Mm-hmm. I was there. I want to talk about working out. Yeah, I know. I'm still mad at you.
I know.
Not really. I mean,
well,
you suck. But anyway.
you'll get over it.
I know.
I know.
And then
next
we get to
though.
play Would You Rather. Yes, we're going to do it next year, like faux show.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to fill out the abstract thing to see if we can be speakers.
We totally need to.
I'll fill it out. I don't think they'll pick us. I mean,
why not?
We're too different. Like, because I mean, with a title like "Ninjas Don't Cry" and neither do hygienists, like
that's freaking awesome. Because first off,
I know, but
no one knows what the hell that means.
Exactly. Yes.
We barely do, and
we just made it up in 5 minutes.
And if you have to ask yourself, ninjas don't cry, what does that mean? Then you're not a true OYF fan,
right?
You need to go back.
But it's for the general sessions, so it'll be like, I mean, you'll have like, I don't know, 600, 700 people there,
dude,
800, I don't know.
They need us.
They need us with a capital N.
I'm gonna say this right now, and no bullshit, seriously.
Okay.
If all 12 of you people that listen to this podcast,
ooh, we got more. Cool.
Want us to present at Under One Roof next year, let somebody know, because we don't know anybody that has any pull, and some of you may. And I'm not too embarrassed to beg for help, you know?
Right. It'll be kind of like this, but we'll talk about, ways to deal with coworkers that can be a little tricky. Just a little tricky.
Dude, because I got 30 years experience in dentistry and 23 as a hygienist. And you?
Got my start in 2005 as a dental assistant, and then hygiene's the rest of it. But I've also, I managed some hygienists and staff, and I've also, I've been not a crappy employee, like hard worker, but hard to get along with just because I didn't have, people skills and stuff. I've really, really worked on that. And then, so what is it, 2019? So how many years is that? 14? And I've worked in public health for a long time and done perio and stuff like that.
Let's round it up to about 50.
Sure.
Yeah, because 87, what's that, 32 plus 15?
Yeah.
47, 50.
Oh, okay.
We'll round up. It's close enough.
They're going to look at us, and they're going to say, where do those 50 years come from? Well, it can't be Sandy, because she's, barely 22.
I know.
See?
Get that girlish appearance.
Oh, no,
well, I'm
like
obviously where all that experience comes in, with all these wrinkles, Actually, not to toot my own horn, guys, but
toot toot.
I don't look too bad for an old guy.
Yeah, I didn't think you were that old.
Well, thanks.
Because you'll be 50, right?
Yeah, next Wednesday, dude.
Oh, dang.
The 14th.
Snap.
I'm kind of excited about it, but it's still hard to believe, because that's a pretty big milestone.
Oh. So we're almost 10 years apart, exactly, because I'll be September 6th, I'll be 40.
Well, that's what, 3 weeks?
Yeah. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Close enough.
For a month. It's a month away.
Okay.
We're 3 weeks and 10 years apart.
That's crazy. Not really.
You could be my dad. No, that would be weird.
That would be weird. Very weird.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel good. That's all I'm going to say. Is just,
Yeah.
I'm excited to be
think,
turning anything after that little scare. And I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. Me too. So yeah, RDH Under One Roof. We'll throw an abstract out there, Adam.
Yeah. How They'll
was probably
it?
Get it.
For somebody who hasn't been,
yeah.
What could you tell somebody in a couple sentences that why should they go?
Okay, so I have both the vendor experience.
Okay.
And the attendee experience. So the last year I went to RDH Under One Roof, I was a vendor, and everybody was like having fun. Like, hygienists get crazy. Capital K, crazy. Capital Z. So I was like really excited. I was like, I'm going to go next year with or without the company. Like, I'm going to do this. And so I did. I was like, my sister lives an hour and a half away, so I'm going to go and I'm going to have fun. So the classes, you know, a lot of them are like the typical classes, which isn't a bad thing. You get your CE, you'll learn something. Some of the speakers are really good at like pulling you in, that sort of thing. Our
buddy Katrina spoke there, right?
She did. I didn't see hers though. Unfortunately, I was in some other class. I don't know. When I signed up for it, a lot of them were already full, which I was kind of upset about. So, word to the wise, if you're going to go next year, as soon as that registration opens and you have your heart set on something, you better sign up quick.
Yeah, because our class is going to fill out. We're going to fill out that 1,000-seater.
Well, it's
virtual fist bump. Boom.
It's General Assembly, so everybody will be there anyway.
Okay. Well, either way.
Anyway, so yeah. And they have the best parties. And like I said last episode, I was really sad to miss the burst party, but I hear it was amazing with a capital Z, and the young reception was the next night. So I got mixed up and I thought they were the one and the same for some reason. Anyway, so I get there Thursday morning. I take an Uber straight to the convention center, and I'm like running around with my luggage looking like a dork. But I made it for the General Assembly, and this guy, Ben Nemeth, now I can't remember his name, but he was really good. He does the bucket list thing. Like, they wrote down 100 bucket list items and they went and did it. I swear, I'm like, I don't know. It's the margaritas, like, not talking here because I can't even remember stuff. But him and 3 of his buddies put together a bucket list, and like wild and crazy stuff, like play basketball at the White House with Obama, or open the nightly news, or I don't know, just cool stuff like that. But as they would complete some of their items, they would help others complete their bucket list items.
Sweet.
Like, so there was one guy who used to be homeless, and he finally got back on his feet. And his before you die, what you want to do, his was, I want to take pizza to the homeless shelter. An easy task to do. So they went and they helped him. They got the pizzas. They took them and they went and dropped it off at the homeless shelter, because he was saying when he was in there that they felt very forgotten. Like, you know, because nobody would ever come in and visit or anything like that. So he did that. And then finally they had this big purple bus or something like that, and they parked it outside the White House. And they basically 3 days camped out outside the White House, kept calling over and over saying, we want to play basketball with Obama. Finally, they got through to somebody, and this somebody said, well, hey, next time you're in Washington, D.C., you know, we can set that up. And they were like, hello, we're right outside.
Bus outside?
That's us.
That's us.
Yes. So
Sweet.
It shows them playing basketball with Obama. So, and apparently they only have one more bucket list item, which is to go to space. That's a hard one.
Wow. It might be a little bit easier to get on OYF.
Just a little.
You
saw
easier.
that, right? On the in the hallway, they had these dry erase markers and a bunch of people you can put, before I die, I want to, and then you write in the blank, and I put, be a guest on the Off Your Flosser podcast.
I saw that. That's crazy. I was wondering what that was. You're crazy.
I was like, I think somebody will want to do that right before they die. I don't know.
Kind of losers.
I was just being a dork, but
there. No, it'll be fun.
They had some really, really good ones on there, though. Like, one of them was like, one of them wanted to be a surrogate mother. One of them wanted to adopt. One of them wanted to climb Kilimanjaro.
Whoever he is. Hello.
Yeah. But, chink. You're such a dork. Anyway, so yeah, it was a really good experience. The young party was so much fun. We got my sister in there. I was a little worried, but it all worked out. OMG, she was going around. Everybody loved her.
Not a surprise.
She was, I know, she's my sister, so. But she would, like, go up to people and, like, start dancing, and, I mean, it was just crazy. She had a really good time. She may or may not have had a few drinks. no comment.
You know,
People
who's
were giving
counting?
her drink tickets and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I met a bunch of people from Lighthearted.
The whole environment there is people that are there because they want to network and they want to be friends with everybody else. So you're going to run into like-minded people. And I met some super, super cool people. And I remember being at a table, and I don't know, I wouldn't say performing, but I was just being funny. I thought I was being funny.
Doing your thing.
Everybody I met was just fantastic. So I can't wait to go back. I think it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we'll have to plan on that, even if the people at RDH Under One Roof do not pick us for the abstract,
which they
will. I got a crisp 20 right here for you. Then we need to go just to have some fun. And and Andrew Johnston and Michelle Strange from A Tale of Two Hygienists.
Who
they
doesn't
were there.
know them? Yes.
Right. And Andrew and I feel comfortable saying we're pretty good buds. He actually helped me get into podcasting. And then, of course, Elijah Desmond was there. And he got us all hooked up together so we could start this fancy podcast. It was really, really awesome to see everybody. That absolutely is my favorite part. I get to see all these people. I get to see members of my group. I get to see people that have helped me along my way, people that I may have helped along their way, you know, that kind of thing. And just to have that kind of relationship is pretty amazing. And to see them in person and get the CE all at the same time and then party and then get all the goodies. So I mean, it's pretty amazing.
The game, son.
Yeah, you know, I tried to keep it under control because I was flying and I don't check bags when I fly. I know we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Something else, the Curaprox brush. Have you heard of that?
Yes, I have. Katrina gave me one.
So I finally got one. Oh, did she? So I'm going to try it out. I'm going to give it a whirl. And we can talk about that maybe sometime.
Okay.
That's what we should do. A Battle of the Brushes manual style. Manuel style. Yes. And put a little thing over the in. Yeah. So it looks Spanish.
So it looks
anyway
Spanish. The pause is what killed me. It's hilarious.
Anyway.
And I bought a harmonica for some reason.
Okay.
And
do you know how to play a harmonica?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
My son and I went to a music store. He's learning how to play guitar.
And you just thought, hey, harmonica.
I've always wanted a harmonica. $12. I'm getting a harmonica.
Score.
And I have no idea what I'm doing. I should probably buy a book or take lessons or something.
No, just wing it. I think I actually have a harmonica. I think maybe John. Like, I gained it in our marriage, so I kind of took it over. It's mine now.
It's in there.
So one of these times, we should jam together.
Dude, and I think I have a ukulele somewhere.
Oh, snap. Can you do both at the same time?
I'd have to get that neck thing.
Yes.
And just lean into it.
Yes.
You know what a dork?
Yes, do it.
It's like headgear.
I'll give you $1. Yes. We'll start a band.
So stupid.
We'll call it the Ham Band. The harmonic ham. I don't know.
What else you got going on? What else are we going to talk about?
Oh, so after RDH Under One Roof. So Ashley, my little sister, came up. We went back to her house, hung out. We went to the Tyler, Texas Rose Garden. Straight up.
Nice.
You know the Rose Festival? You know that? It's in Texas.
I heard.
It's like a worldwide crazy, nationwide kind of thing. And it's straight up in Tyler. But they wear these crazy, beautiful, bedazzled dresses and these capes that have a huge neck, like, collar that goes down to this sweeping cape that is like 12 feet long, probably longer, and it's bedazzled all the way down. It's freaking amazing. Anyway, so that's the home of the Rose Festival in Tyler, Texas. And then we went to a supermercado.
Okay. That's a Latin supermarket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was, because I walked in there and I couldn't talk to anybody.
So
my sister was like, oh yeah. So we go in there, and the lady behind the counter, she's like looking at us like expectantly, like we're supposed to order. And Ashley was like, I'll take one of those and one of those, one chicken, one beef. And the lady just looks at her like, what? And so we were like trying to point and show her, and she just kind of like shook her head and then looked around. And finally she walked like all the way across the little kitchen area to get some lady and brought her back over. And the lady was like, oh, what do you need? And we were like, we just want some tacos. And
How were they?
it was like, oh, it was amazing. The chicken was in this cream sauce, so I probably shouldn't have had it, but it was pretty dang good. And then, oh my gosh. So, you know, you've had pork skins, right?
Yeah.
In a bag? Well,
Yeah.
they have pork skins that are like, can you see my arms?
I see them off the screen, but yeah.
Like 3 feet long. And she said that one time, Ashley said she was some kid in a cart, sitting in a cart, was just gnawing on one day when she was walking
Wow.
through. And I was like, dang, I had to send John a picture. And then she was like, oh, but wait, you have to get this tubla. It's a cup of corn with mayo, sour cream, butter, hot sauce, and cheese on top. Do you know what I'm talking about?
So it's a corn on the cob with all that stuff on it?
But they cut off the corn on the cob into a cup. But yeah.
Oh. No, I've seen it. I've never had it because it just looks a little messy. But like on the cob
but it was
with
so
all that
good.
crap on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
So it's probably the same thing. It's
same
just
stuff.
In a cup.
It's just in a cup.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds
it was
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was really good. And it was totally worth the stomach ache later. Totally.
It's crazy.
And then, I know. And then we went to this, she goes, oh, they have a fruit place over here. And I was like, fruit dessert or something like that. So I was thinking like smoothies or something. Mm-hmm. And she was like, what fruit do you like? And I was like, oh, I like mango and strawberry and pineapple. And she was like, okay. And so she told the lady. And then she hands me this cup with cut fruit. There's no smoothie. It's cut fruit. And there's hot sauce on top of it.
Wow. Yeah.
Have you had that?
Well, I've had it. I work with a couple Mexican dudes, and we would.
Yeah.
He was like, Carlos, you got to try this. And he'd take a mango and chop it up.
Yeah.
And put chili powder and then lime juice on it. And take a peach. Cut it up.
Yeah, it was some sort
chili
of like
powder
sauce.
and lime juice. You want
And you're like, what are you
watermelon?
doing, crazy?
Yeah, we got watermelon, chili powder, and lime juice. It's ridiculous. But
It was really good.
It's real tangy, and your mouth doesn't know, hey, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's just.
It's like an earthquake in your mouth.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Or tornado.
Whatever.
One of those earthly disasters
It's
in your
a
mouth.
disaster of flavor in your face, you know?
Yes. Yes. Anyway, so that's my story. It was a lot of fun. We ended up going to Dallas the last day, and it was Ashley was a great host. The bed was amazing. I slept like a freaking baby. Yeah, so
Drop like a rock.
it was a really good trip. I slept, like a rock.
Oh, and you were monkeying around on one of those pay scoots that we made fun of.
Oh, yeah. So, yes, I saw those, and we were going to drive around, and she was like, well, maybe you should do that. And I saw it, and I was like, my eyes lit up, and I was like,
Yes.
oh, my God, Carlos. And we totally scooted everywhere that day. Oh, my gosh. That is the super highlight. I'm glad you said that because that totally slipped my mind. That was my favorite part of the whole thing. Like, we could have done nothing else, and it would have been an amazing trip just playing on the pay scoot.
Did she understand that we talked about the stupid pay scoots over 2 or 3 episodes? Did she know that the history that we have with these things?
I told her about it. Yeah. So part of me, because I was sort of motherly towards her growing up, she led the way because she had the directions on her phone or whatever. And I'm sitting here going, oh, be careful, be careful. But then I was like, this is so much fun. It was a blast. Oh, when we went to the art museum, I showed you that picture of me drinking water in front of the art museum. Do you remember that picture I sent you?
What was it about?
This is what happened. We just went to 7-Eleven and got waters. Big, fat, liter Fiji waters. And I shoved mine down my pants because I needed both hands for the scoot. So I'm sitting here with this big, bulky thing poking out of my pants as I'm going down the road on this pay scoot. And finally, so we get to the art museum and we walk in, and our waters are probably 3/4 of the way full. So we walk in the front door, and some lady in some, official getup, she goes, "Oh, so we don't allow food or beverage in the art museum." So we looked at each other like, crap, didn't think about that. And she goes, "But since those are mostly full, if you walk straight down here, da-da-da-da-da, there's a coat check, and you can put it there." And we're like, perfect. We're like, cool. Okay, let's go. We get a little ways down, and then there's 2 official people. So they had the Christian Dior exhibit at the Dallas Museum of Art. So some fancy pants in a Christian Dior security suit or whatever. So some lady on the other side, she starts to say something about our waters, and Ashley goes, "It's okay. We're going to the coat check. We got this."
Right.
And we just kept walking. And the guy, jumped in front of me, and he goes, "You cannot have those in here." And I was like, "It's okay. We talked to the lady. We're going to the coat check." And the guy goes, "You can't coat check these." And I was like, "She said we could." And he goes, "I'm so sorry, but she shouldn't have told you that." And I was like, I was so mad.
It's water, people.
Right. Like, I'm going to spit on your Picasso. Come on. So we went out the side door right there. We chugged our water for the most part. I took that picture of me being a rebel in front of the Dallas Museum of Art. And then we chucked our waters and went in rebel all the way. And then went in another side door, and then we went without our waters. And then I took a picture of the coat check because there are water bottles in the coat check.
What a douche.
So sorry, Mr. Christian Dior security man.
In your fancy, stupid suit.
Yes. Anyway, we went to the school book depository where JFK was shot. And they have the white X in the road so you can see where it happened and stuff. And then it was a little weird, kind of crazy.
A little surreal, right?
Yeah.
How much history
it was
there?
Weird.
You know what I mean?
A lot, yeah. I took a picture of the plaque, and somebody scratched off allegedly when it was talking about
Lee Harvey?
Anyway, yes, Lee Harvey Oswald allegedly shot JFK, and somebody scratched out allegedly, and then they had to replace it.
Yeah. Somebody.
I mean, because technically he didn't get tried because Jack Ruby. Yeah, Jack Ruby killed him, so
wow.
He never got tried.
What a mess.
And the grassy knoll, I was there. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, okay, so that was my trip. It was amazing. I'm very fortunate to have, work life that I do, the employers that I do, and the sister that I do. And, of course, her husband, Stefan. I felt bad because he had to work nights, so I didn't get to see him as much as I would have liked. So next time I go down, I'll have to make sure that he's off. So, hi, Stefan. Thanks for having me in your home, and Ashley, too.
Is this the one you're practicing your French with?
Oh, oui. Yes.
You're so crazy.
That means yes.
I didn't know you did all that supermercado nonsense. That's crazy, though.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
There's some good food in there, dude. There's nothing healthy in there, but it's all delicious.
What are you talking about? It's just tacos.
Just tacos and cheese. No, I know we got a couple more things we wanted to talk about because I know we gotta get going. But you said something about working out.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, John, just this morning decides, we should get up early and work out. And we've talked about this before. I am not a morning workout person. I loathe with a capital the, and I hate it so much. But I went ahead and set my alarm for 5 a.m. and we'll see how long this lasts. Because you see, I haven't been talking about the walking thing, walk-jog thing that we started.
But working out, what does that mean? What are you guys going to a gym? You got stuff at the house? You going for a walk? What's going on?
We have stuff at the in our basement. I have a treadmill, and there's a pull-up, what do they call it, dips. You can do pull-ups and dips on it. We have weights and a bench. I have a punching bag.
Nice.
Not John, an actual punching bag. And I'm stupid. And then an inversion table for after the workout,
Nice.
So, and I have one of those weighted balls. I have one of those workout exercise balls. I have a yoga mat, a jump rope.
So you got the basics for a gladiator down there.
Yeah.
You know.
Warrior in the making.
That's it.
For the next 2 days.
Punching bag, weights,
and then
jump rope, inversion table.
Yeah.
Assassin. Because you always wanted to be a vigilante.
Mercenary.
A mercenary, yeah.
Not a vigilante. Well, I mean, I could do that too. I don't care.
Yeah.
Mercenary, yep.
Okay.
Hey, that guy that opened at RDH Under One Roof on Thursday, he said I could be the impossible. So I'm going to start training with guns and
You're so crazy.
and get back into martial arts and learn how to kill people with my feet.
Oh, my God.
Maybe my toes. But then I wouldn't need a gun.
No. What?
I'll do this. I'll do the very close range, like poke you right in the eyeball and you die
Throat
kind of thing.
chops and, kicks to the side of the head.
Judo chop.
Old school.
Yes.
Old school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it should be. Samurai style. Yeah.
You know what makes me laugh is that you're saying all this with pretty much a straight face. And I'm wondering for a second, I go, does she really believe in this? Or, you know what I mean? And then you'll crack a smile and then you'll go back to being serious again. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Ugh.
I haven't looked it up in the Occupational Outlook Handbook to see how much they make.
Probably not much. Whatever you can steal after you murder people, which is not funny.
You're like murder for hire, but only bad people. I mean, they make at least minimum wage. Otherwise, you
bother?
Get in trouble with the labor board.
You gotta eat a lot of protein too, I think. So,
chicken.
All right, just guys, we're playing. We're being silly. I know we had some horrible tragedies going on this weekend with these lunatics shooting places up.
Yeah,
that's not
that.
us. Yeah. People need to. I don't know what needs to happen. But
we're trying to lighten the mood, not darken it. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah,
we don't
we're
mean
just clowning around.
Half of the stuff. No, probably 85% is just BS.
Yeah, I'd say that 85, 87%. It's just nonsense.
87.5. Yeah,
we say it for fun.
Yeah, we're just stupid.
Yeah. I've been rowing my ass off on the rowing machine.
Oh, yeah. When you say that stuff, I was like, rowing? What are you talking about?
That rowing machine is a beast, though, son.
I've done it before. Not long-term type stuff, though. Just kind of.
It hits everything.
Yeah. Because you're using your feet to move around and your
arms.
Like pulling your arms way back and shoulders. And it's sweet. And your core.
I'm kind of getting hooked on it. And it's kind of scaring me a little bit.
Why is it scaring you?
Well, not really scaring me. Here's the thing. If you go running, you're going to be tired, but you're going to beat yourself up, your knees or whatever, like if you're running on the street or...
Right, yeah, I got bad knees, so...
This will leave you exhausted, but not beat up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It just stresses... It's like swimming. It beats your muscles up and you're tired, but you're not hurting. You don't feel like you strained anything, but you're exhausted. And that's why I like it. Yeah, I like because you get a thorough workout.
I'm going to look on Amazon for a row machine now.
Dude, it is absolutely fantastic. I'm hooked on it. And nobody does them. There's 4 of them at my gym. And you see people.
And nobody does that?
They hop on them for 5 or 10 minutes and then they go. But I use my Apple Watch to keep track of my heart rate and everything. So and play music. Since I spend so much time sitting there, I can only look in one direction. And the punching bags are in that direction. And the other day, this heavyset dude comes in, and I'm not making fun of the guy. I'm just painting a picture, all right? Because I'm heavy too. But this guy's pretty healthy. And he comes in, he's got sweatpants and a hoodie on. This is Atlanta in August. It's 1,000 degrees outside. Okay. Maybe 98.
Oh, snap.
And he's
trying
bundled
to sweat
up, right? He's trying to sweat it out.
Yeah.
And out of the corner of my eye, I see him. He's got headphones on, and he's dancing. And then he'll take a punch at the punching bag. And then he'll dance around some more and kind of like skip around like Usher.
Yeah.
And then throw a punch at the thing.
Oh, so he's literally dancing, not like swing, not butterflies, sting like a bee type.
No, not fighting. He's dancing and then he'll throw a random punch at the bag. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm no boxing coach, but that looks like the most inefficient way of fighting ever. You're going to get beat to death.
It will confuse people.
It's definitely distracting, is all I'm saying.
So there's that.
That's it. And
did he really have moves like Usher?
I mean, for the 5 or 6 minute burst that he was doing, the guy was moving pretty good. I mean, he didn't do it for a long time. But it kind of made, and I'm trying not to laugh because then you kind of, you get your rhythm all off, from you breathing. Yeah. And I'm just sitting there kind of smiling and just listening to, Led Zeppelin or something, trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
And you see all kinds of weirdos in the gym. It's just fun to watch people, you
find a bunch on YouTube.
Oh, people are
where
so
they're
crazy.
Like, oh my gosh.
So crazy.
One guy put weights on his groin area and was like doing this weird thing. I don't know what he was trying to do, but I guess he was trying to improve his game, but he looked ridiculous.
There's like a big flat area right in front of the rowing machines, and it goes from, like, I'm on the edge of it, and it goes from my front all the way down to the other side of the building, to my right, off this way. And people have, those roller things that you roll your legs on, like if you're going to do a lot of leg exercises or whatever, or you roll your back on it, and it's like a firm plastic roll, like a little tube, a solid tube. Right?
Yeah.
And there was these two girls and a guy, and I guess they were working legs that day, and some of the positions they were getting into, I'm like, are you serious? This looks sensual. This looks a little sexual right now.
I've never seen that in my yoga book.
I know. What is that? And it just kind of made me laugh. I'm like, that doesn't even look like a real exercise. That looks like you're just trying to be sensual with other people here.
Yes.
What is going on?
Right.
And it just made me laugh because I'm like, even if that was a real thing, I'm not doing that in public. You know what I'm saying? It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
oh my
people.
Goodness.
Do we have some questions for us?
Oh yeah. We're gonna play Would You Rather.
Okay.
And
I'm
we
so
got
excited.
What do we have? Like 10? About 10 more minutes, so we can play Would You Rather.
Okay.
Okay. So, are you ready?
Okay.
Sorry guys, if you're eating, you probably want to stop eating just for a little bit. These kind of made me gag. Okay. Would you rather put someone's dirty denture in your mouth or your hand in the used sharps container?
Oh.
I saw that and I was like, you mean I have to pick one? That's disgusting.
Probably the denture, dude.
Me too, straight.
Oh, I'm going to gag either way.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably puke it back out,
That
but,
sounds
whatever.
Just so gross.
Yeah, because the sharps, oh my gosh, there was a Saw movie, I forget which one it was, but she fell into this little pit, and it was full of hypodermic needles, and I almost lost it. Like, oh my gosh, no thank you.
Just pink cushion all over type of thing?
Yes. They were, like, sticking out of her arms, her face, like, her stomach. Oh, it was like, no. Her feet. Oh, all right. So that was a pretty easy one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather floss your own teeth with used floss from somebody with perio or lick the materia alba off a used instrument?
Oh.
Which materia alba is just a fancy way of saying plaque. So that white, nasty, sticky stuff that you can scratch off your teeth if you haven't brushed lately. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
so you can either lick that off an instrument, or floss your teeth with somebody that used floss that had perio.
Oh God.
Which is periodontal disease. And I just puked in my mouth a little.
I don't know, dude. I might have to lick the instrument and just spit it out because I'm not getting perio, dude. You know what I'm saying? That is so gross. What kind of lunatics do we have on your group, man?
Oh gosh, yeah.
That's so horrible.
Oh my gosh. I'm
gonna hurl either way.
I guess I would do the same thing. I don't know. I'm sad right now.
But you can't rinse the floss off.
I almost would do the floss because I can not have to taste it.
That's so gross, dude.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Are you ready for the next one before we puke? Oh no. This is
dude, are they all disgusting?
So bad. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Not all of them. Would you rather suck the bristles of your own toilet brush after cleaning it or suck on the bloody gauze after cleaning a class 4 perio patient?
Okay, I can't. That's just disgusting.
I know, right?
Oh.
I'm reading it. I did not say that.
Yeah.
I won't out anyone.
No. I'm getting kind of queasy.
Oh my gosh.
That's just gross.
Okay, well let's do.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even gonna answer that one.
Oh, this is an easy one.
I saw one that made me laugh that was hilarious.
Oh, you got one?
All right.
Go ahead.
The one that made me laugh was, would you rather have, these have to be out in public. You can't hide them. A tail or horns?
Oh, I saw that one. Totally horns. But did you see my reason? Did I? Yeah, I think I replied.
Why?
I would rather have horns because if you get in a fight, you can use them. Like, what's your tail going to do? Nothing. But is it like a monkey tail where it can like help you hold stuff?
This is the dumbest.
Or is it like a cow tail that just whips flies away?
Oh, this is the dumbest conversation ever. Oh, this is so stupid.
I don't do these very well because I always ask so many questions.
Somebody goes, my vote is a tail. My husband says I already have horns. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Oh, here's one. This is not disgusting at all. Would you rather have a schedule full of ortho patients or a schedule of full of elderly patients? That typically they have a few more needs. Like some of them can't lay back all the way.
Right. A lot of
some of them
use.
are hard of hearing. Some of them are a little more demanding because they give this many Fs. You know,
they got none
so what
left.
do you think? Yeah,
or a bunch of little gross teenagers with a bunch of plaque and stuff and braces.
Full ortho. And here's the thing, though, about elderly patients. I cannot wait. Yeah, I would too, because a lot of them are super sweet. I can't wait to get old because I am gonna just do whatever the heck I want. I keep saying that too, but I mean it. I'm gonna do whatever I want.
I feel like you pretty much do whatever you want now. Do you hold back?
I don't speed.
Do you think you hold back?
Oh, yeah, because I don't want to get arrested.
My son tells me, he gets mad at me all the time. He goes, you have no filter in public. I'm like, I go, well, you worry too much about what other people think.
Right, and that's the thing. Like, when I was in my 20s and younger, I always cared what everybody thought. And I'm just like, why?
We got time for all that.
Nobody matters enough to me to make me be a different person, except John, and that's for the better. Like, nobody's going to guilt me or make fun of me into being somebody I'm not. And it took me this long to get there, so I'm proud of it. I was crazy on the dance floor. We went to a club, and I was crazy in the club dancing because I didn't care. Like, I'm going to have fun because I love to dance. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you got to dance, dude. Here's one.
Sometimes you just got to dance. Okay, go ahead.
Would you rather have every one of your patients be late all day long? Or have every patient be completely grumpy all in the same day?
I don't know.
Because late people just stress you out.
I don't mind grumpy people. I'll just be grumpy back.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey, you want your teeth cleaned? You want to get out of here quick? Then lay back and shut up, and I'll clean your teeth, and you'll be done. You know? Simple as that. Let's do it. I think they would respect that forwardness.
I think some people you have to be careful, but I've used fire with fire. You know what I'm saying?
And it just made a bigger fire?
Well, no, it kind of cancels each other out. Because they come in and I'm like, well, listen, we don't, whatever the thing is, whatever they're arguing about. And I go, well, one lady goes, I can't remember what it was, but she threatened to walk out if I try to take x-rays or something on her. And I go, I'm not going to hold you down. So if you want to go, go now, because I just made a fresh pot of coffee. You're just kind of joking, but kind of serious, And then she looked at me. She's like, I'm kidding. What do you need to take x-rays? And, I guess she was just testing the water. Was she?
Oh,
but I don't.
That's nice. I like that.
I always say wise things, but with a smile and kind of like, joking. So they're like, is he serious?
Right. So they're like, are you serious? Like, or are you not?
Like, I turned this into a joke. I had this happened twice. Yeah. In 98 and then in 2011, which is weird that I remember the dates. But I had two, and they were both female. And one lady, the first lady in Pennsylvania goes, most of the hygienists are female. And I go,
you're like, cool, didn't know that.
I go, really? I didn't know that. She's like, yeah, they are. And then she goes, listen, I gotta know, you're not homosexual, right? I go, wow, really? I go, no, I'm not. My husband is, but I'm not.
What did she say?
And then she kind of like, oh, can I talk to the doctor? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I told him what she said, and then I kind of said it with a smile So now she's like, okay, is he messing with me? Is he serious? What's going on?
Right.
But if you're going to be crazy enough and ask me some personal stuff like that, then I'm going to say something crazy back. And both times I gave him the same response. And, so I use it in my acts because people are just amazing, the stuff that they ask you, bro. People are absolutely amazing. But I think,
no filter, but in a bad way.
I think some people, if you let them get to you and they see, some people just want to piss people off.
Oh yeah.
But you don't let them get to you,
people
and then they
can
kind of
take a hike.
Yeah, they'll settle down. But yeah, those are absolutely disgusting. Right. Those either those what if, would you rather questions?
Would you rather?
Oh.
Oh, so I have one more.
What do you got?
We'll end on a very bland note.
Okay, please.
Literally. Would you rather have no taste buds or be colorblind?
No taste buds?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think at this point in my life, I think that would only help me stay healthy. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're right.
If you didn't care what stuff tasted like.
Yeah.
Because some people, like, if you
would eat tofu
everything,
and stuff.
Like, I don't know about you, but I can, like, eat like some soup and be like, oh, that's cilantro and onion, and you can break it down. But if you didn't care, it could be hot freaking bread water. You know what I mean? You wouldn't care,
right? Lettuce water.
Yeah.
So little side story, and then we probably need to get it going. But probably 7 years ago, I had this weird thing where half of my tongue, no, not half, the whole thing started to kind of tingle and feel weird. Mm-hmm. And then I couldn't really taste food. It was crazy. And so when I was looking it up, and I don't think we talked about, no swelling or anything. We didn't talk about this in school either, but I looked it up and it said it was burning mouth syndrome.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, and it lasted like 2 weeks, but like I didn't want to eat because I couldn't taste anything. So you're right, like you lose your taste buds, you're pretty much like, okay, well, I guess I don't need to eat anymore.
Well, they say that's why sometimes people, when they quit smoking, they gain weight because everything tastes better after you stop smoking because you're not covering your taste buds in cigarette smoke.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. Yeah, I got sidetracked. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I think I would rather be colorblind. That's me.
Who needs colors, right? No, I like to see stuff, dude.
I mean, they both suck.
You know?
Yeah, they both suck.
I've eaten enough stuff. I think I'm okay. Unless somebody invents a new flavor on something.
Right. Yeah, and then you'd be like left out.
What is it? Spumoni?
Like,
whatever. Sounds made up.
Spumoni is amazing.
I still haven't tried it.
You suck. You got to give it a whirl. It's pretty
real ice
good.
Cream, right?
Oh, yeah. It's real ice cream. Yep. And it's real because I asked people and they've heard of it, so I'm not just making it up. All right, man.
Let's wrap it up.
Episode 42 is pretty craziness.
Just ridiculous.
That's what we do best. We'll see some of you in October for the OYF Live. No, I'm just kidding. It's MDHA Annual Session, Missouri, Springfield. And we're doing Ninjas Don't Cry, and neither do Hygienists.
That's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
It's going to be fun.
But we're doing something in September, too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're doing the Mid-Hudson Dental Hygiene Association. Mid-Hudson in Newburgh, New York. So if you want to get up on that, I've been posting about it. So just check out our Facebook page. I posted it there.
Cool.
Off Your Flosser. We got some Instagram up in there, and we have some. I tweeted today.
Nice.
I've just been doing cool quotes from some of our episodes. And you can call us, too. Oh, email offyourflosser@gmail.com. And our phone number,
256-743-5677. Yeah, call, text, email. Yeah, if you want us to come out to your group or club or whatever, state association, we're down to travel. Give us a yell.
Let's do it.
It's new and different and a lot of fun. Yeah. Maybe even learn something.
And fun, yes. You might. Maybe not. But you'll have fun. Right, Carlos?
Yeah, totally.
All right, people.
Listen, have a great night.
Yes.
And this will be out on Friday the 9th.
Yes, August 9th.
Episode
42. And y'all people need to go floss yourself.
Definitely. Please.
Go floss yourself.
Go floss yourselves. That's right. All right, Sandy. Be good. Take care.
Howdy.
Bye.
Bye.